there, everybody. Welcome back to episode 3 of the VTuber Art Challenge collab. For those who may be new, this is a series where I challenge other artists and myself to create a character design based off of a random palette and a randomly generated theme. There are some highs, and there are some lows. I hope you enjoy. Are we actually, I should probably, instead of just like diving into it, are we actually ready to start?
I've got it on my system.
I just saw your comment.
Which comment?
Everyone, I'll tell you later.
Thank you guys again so much for being willing to come back for episode 3. I'm so excited.
I am B. I mostly do pony art and OC art, though occasionally I do some fan art of like anime and whatnot.
Hi, I'm Hika, and I do art. I stream. I mostly draw fantasy. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired.
That is A-okay, dude. That is A-okay.
Hi, I'm Leg. I appear sometimes. I like to stream. I like to draw. I like to play games. I do a lot of things.
Let's get this show on the road. Who wants to pull their palette first?
I'll go.
Just a reminder, you guys do get the one free reroll. There's literally no reason not to take the free reroll because you can always go back to your original palette if you don't like the reroll.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, some nice sunsetty bisexual vibes.
Very bi vibes.
Okay, I want to see what my reroll is too.
Ooh, that's very green.
Oh.
That's... Ooh. It's pretty, but it doesn't give me a lot of wiggle room.
That's just
Yeah,
grass.
that's true.
Yeah, that's just grass. I
Yeah.
can make a swamp monster.
If you get monster, yeah.
Yeah. Everything I'm
Ooh.
gonna do, it's just in a ghillie suit.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna go with palette number 1. Palette number 2 is nice if I'm drawing a tree. However, palette number 1 is it's got a lot more variation. It's got some cool colors, some warm colors, some lights, some darks, you know.
Yeah, palette number 1, in my opinion, definitely the better out of the two. Palette number 1 for B. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's nice.
beautiful.
That is really nice. Like, really, like, actually looks really good.
Yo,
These
we
colors are
swap?
really in fashion right now.
Let's see that second one.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Okay, I think I'm taking this one.
That's
Oh my
so
God.
vibrant. It's so
winning.
saturated.
I love that.
Holy
Oh my
crap.
lord.
God.
Almost black again.
Almost black again. I'm excited to see what you do with it, though, because you did amazing with the last palette you got.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm so hyped to see what
Oh
you do.
yeah,
I had so much fun.
Hika, are you ready?
I sure am.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, I like blue. Okay,
It's
This is
so
very,
cool toned.
very ocean summer vibes to me. You know,
Gives me galaxy vibes. Almost.
yeah, it's a little monochrome.
It's the exact
Ooh.
opposite. You went from cool tones to warm tones.
Yeah.
Very...
Oh, this is hard.
That
You
looks
just draw Santa Claus.
so good.
It is
I
actually so
could.
Christmas, and realistically, this is probably going to be coming out after Christmas.
It looks like that one ice cream type.
The
Ooh.
Neapolitan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. As much as I love the blue, I think I'm gonna go with this one.
And now it's time for me, because I, of course, need witnesses.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's giving me like summery eating sherbet for some reason. Reminds me of like watermelon sherbet.
I can
It's
see
a little
that.
too. It looks
Yeah,
a
I
little
can see
too
that.
dull for me. I really don't like it. I hope my next palette's better.
Don't jinx it.
I know. Ugh.
Oh.
Oh. Whoa.
It's so red. What the
Damn.
fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Cool, man.
My husband's also laughing at me.
Make a wine river? I don't know.
I know, this is just a fucking wine. You know what? I want the challenge. I'm going with this fucking palette.
Out of spite.
Out of spite, I'm gonna make something out of this. We'll see. So we have added a number of themes, partly from suggestions from comments on social medias and also from the lovely individuals I have here with me. Given our current palettes, what kind of themes are you hoping for?
I kind of want something horror-like. Gives me an excuse to draw, like, monster teeth.
You know, I'm kind of hoping like a demon for some reason.
Yeah, I kind of agree with both B and Leg. Kind of in a creature in general type of mode.
Given my mulberry palette, I'm also kind of hoping for like demon or creature or horror. So let's cross our fingers, I guess.
Oh Lord, what is this?
Oh no, B!
I can't see it.
It's cyberpunk. It's cyberpunk.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
B and I are the only people with the correct palettes for this, I think.
Oh my god. I fucked myself
can't.
over.
I
This is a
jinxed
tough
myself.
We are gonna have roughly a month to make something of this.
I'm going to be dying for that entire month.
Absolutely.
Same.
Absolutely.
Same. I think I might extend it a little beyond a month because holidays are coming up as well, and I don't want people to feel exceptionally rushed. I also know that I have a history of procrastination. I'm not calling anyone else out. I'm calling myself out purely, which bit me in the ass last time.
Since a lot of us seem to have some limiting color palettes, especially with this, could I request the use of like black and white?
You know what? Yeah.
Just to add some more variation for us so we can, you know, get a little more done.
I need help.
To help Oko out a little bit, you know. Give her a little nudge in the right direction. I'm interested to see what Oko comes up with.
You know what? Me? You and me both.
Yeah.
You and me both, hun.
I'm gonna ask a very cyberpunk friend of mine to put together a mood board.
Shit.
not a
You know
bad
what? That's
idea,
a good
actually.
plan.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Like, do you and I have the same cyberpunky friend?
of course we do.
He's gonna be busy. We gave ourselves a little bit more than a month this time around because the holidays were a little crazy and I didn't want anybody to, suffer. I didn't want myself to suffer, and even then I was still super late on mine. I was working on it up until yesterday.
I'm conflicted with my favorite things to draw, or the things that I was dreading making, and the things that I thought were going to be easy. I was sitting here fucking banging my head against a wall.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say I took the challenge. I wanted to make a female character, and I regret everything.
No!
Oh no.
But I did it.
I'm
it's
so
just
glad.
It's just not what I hoped it would be. But I mean, like, I think she turned out really cool.
I'm so excited to see her.
I dreaded cyberpunk because I don't like doing mechanical stuff. The more I worked on it, I mean, it sort of turned out to be like, just because I don't like doing it doesn't mean that I can't do it kind of thing. I'm proud of how it turned
Glad.
out. So
I'm glad. Ooh!
Damn.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that looks
So-
so good.
So one of the my childhood artists had this speed paint called My Little Pony Bots or whatever. And
Talking about.
you do? Okay. Okay. Well, he was my childhood artist growing up. I have his art on my wall actually to my left.
Oh, wait. Oh,
yeah.
really?
Mhm. And so I was super inspired by that speed paint to do more mechanical shit. I had the speed paint on loop during the whole entire process, just gathering ideas and whatnot. I didn't do any fancy patterns this time on the coat because I feel like it would take too much away from
Might have been
the
too much
wings.
noise, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that the hair is so dark. That's the only thing, but I couldn't really decide where else to put that color. But I love how the wings turned out.
The
That
wings
was,
look
my
so
favorite
fucking cool.
thing.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I decided for a modified alicorn. So her wings and her horn are not actually a part of her. They're just add-ons.
That looks so good. And I like the glass look into the internal organs. I was actually playing around with an idea like that too. I didn't end up going with it. But I really like that. That looks looks so good.
I messed around with another design, just like her personal use. And I did like a pony that had glass, like her lower half was all glass and it was a fish tank. So I was like, it's like, so I wanted to do something like that. Sort of thing.
The wings look so good.
Thank you. It was a pain. That took up, I think, majority of the time.
I want to eat them.
It would probably be very painful.
Probably.
Eat lasers.
All right, who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Oh, you say I'll go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, I thought you said Oko. I was just like, this bitch.
We volunteer Oko.
Lamau.
Ooh!
Thank you. I didn't
Wait,
pick
am
that
I
from
crazy?
scratch. Huh?
No, you're not.
Oh, I think you used the wrong palette, my friend.
Did I?
You used B's palette.
Oh, you used to no.
No.
I mean, it's really neat seeing two art pieces from the same palette, though. That's still really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
A little,
love the head.
The head looks really cool.
Thank you. If you look closely, there's a face in there.
Oh, yeah. I can see it.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get real close.
The legs are cool too.
Where did
Oh
it go?
my
I
God.
didn't open.
If you because I recorded
see.
Yeah. I recorded a time lapse and you'll see the reference I used for the legs and my struggle with it. And I almost gave up. I was like, what if I just do normal people legs?
I like how you also did like the camo too with your palette.
Yeah, I didn't do that from scratch. I grabbed a pattern and I made sure that I grabbed the pattern, made sure that it was, because the black on the palette isn't full black, so I made sure that it was that black and then overlaid it with I believe it was saturation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the background is also using the palette.
I saw. It makes everything look cohesive.
Like everything together looks so cool.
Thank you. I struggled.
I think we all
I think
kind
it
of
paid
struggled
off.
with this though. And that's like, in my opinion, I think that's part of the fun of the challenge is struggling with it and hopefully getting a new skill out of it. I mentioned this during our last recording, but I like to also challenge myself a little bit by working on something I'm not good at. So this time around, I already decided that I was going to do a plus-size body. When I got my palette, I decided I was also going to do a POC, person of color. Both things I struggle with. I wanted to try to do sort of a high-end club singer, and I wanted to call her Red, and I tried so fucking hard. I'm going to post my concepts first. I tried so fucking hard to make the concept work. I was struggling. I am not a Cyberpunk fan. I've never even played the CD Projekt Red game. I was killing myself trying to think of like a reason for the augments, the reason for the augs, and I just couldn't. I played with like the idea of having like a jaw that would open a little bit more to make like singing easier, or like having fans near the face to like also like help belt out or project her voice, or having a speaker in her chest. I was trying to think of something. And none of it was sticking. I got to a point where even like I was lamenting to my husband, and he's just like, well, I mean, if you want to do a plus size person, search up, I think her name was like Sasquatch or something in Cyberpunk 2077. She's just a big bitch with big guns. And I was just like, okay. So I started working on that, and I hated it. I fucking hated it. But the only design I didn't adjust was the one on the far right. So I made a speedster.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
I thought I'd call her Cherry. And yeah, she's just a little speed-obsessed demon.
I love her.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
She is.
at the end of our first recording, Legu was just like, hey, maybe to help some folks out, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, maybe we'll let you use complete white and complete black. And that honestly saved me a little bit, because I used like the black on her ripped tights, and I used the white to help break up some of her ogs a little bit. She's
I love
got...
how you shaded the legs.
Thank you. I suck at rendering metal and leather, and I tried to at least render that like first like pose on the right there, and yeah, looked up a lot of references. But she's even got like I did ogs on her upper arms that sort of encompass her elbows as well, to act as sort of like a protective mesh, I guess, in case she falls while she's racing.
Yeah. It looks so good.
Yeah, holy crap.
I love the horns.
Yes.
Those like sort of
I didn't realize
holographic horns.
Yeah.
Fun fact, no plus size representation in Cyberpunk, by the way. There's
wow.
plus size
Yeah,
NPCs in the CD Projekt Red game, but they don't really have any visible ogs on them. So like trying to look for Cyberpunk inspired clothing and ogs on plus sized people fucking sucked.
There's one guy, but he's a bad guy. He appears for like a little bit at the beginning, but yeah.
Oh, I guess he didn't come up in my research then. I'll have to maybe actually play the game at some point that I own.
Okay.
That I paid for
It's
with
actually-
cheap pics.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
With my palette, I liked it a lot, but I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do. So I asked a wonderful friend of Oko and I for some help.
You and I went to the same fucking person.
And yeah, so I went to him for some help, and he got me some references to some art. Turns out my palette actually aligns pretty well with the art style of a guy named Josan Gonzalez. And so I kind of started looking at his work, and his is very painterly, line art heavy, not a lot of rendering. It's just very detail heavy. So I decided to try to do something like that, and I didn't go as detailed as I wanted to into the line art. Initially, I actually did a sketch for this palette on my stream, and this is a sketch for it that I actually ended up totally scrapping the design for, which I'll probably go back in and do something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So first I was going for like a demon design or something like that, or like a succubus or something, and I thought like, oh yeah, that's so cool, I want to do that. And then I kind of slept on it, and I was like, I don't like it that much. I don't like it compared to like what I could do with this palette. It doesn't go very well with the sunset theme, in my opinion. So instead, I scrapped it, and now I have this. This is what I ended up with.
Cute.
Yeah.
That's
so,
Oh.
this time I decided not to die by doing rendering, because that's what kills me the most. And so instead I just decided to do some flats and stuff. But yeah, I decided to make a Kimono Mimi character. And yeah, I made a cat girl, and I just kind of put her in some tech wear. At first I was going to do like robotic legs and stuff, so you can probably see in the speed paint, and like some circuitry tattoos and stuff, and then decided to kind of scrap that just because I wanted to go for something a little more simple.
I love the
yeah.
shoes.
I love the
Yeah,
shoes.
that's the part I had the most fun with in the entire drawing, which is really funny because I hate drawing shoes. I hate it.
same here.
And so,
Yep.
yeah, so I thought the jacket and the paws were going to be easier. Well, the paws took me quite a while, and so did the jacket. I was really struggling on them, and I was just like, okay, I'm just going to go cry now. And I realized instead of like sitting here trying to imagine what a paw looks like, furry artists exist, and I could just look up references for what paws look like.
So true. Oh, she's so cute.
I love the tail.
Thank you.
LED tattoos would probably really help tie in this cyberpunk. But granted, I'm not into cyberpunk myself, so I'm probably talking out of my ass.
I mean, I sent a photo of it to Vix, and he's like, yeah, cyberpunk enough. And I'm like, cool.
I got approved.
There you go. That's all you need. Do you guys think you'll do anything with your designs now that we're done?
probably toss it up for an adoptable or something.
That's what I'm thinking. I genuinely,
same.
with how much I struggled with mine, I genuinely fell in love with Juri at the end. I think I might put her up as an adopt.
I'm waiting for one that I really bond with to keep to add to my growing collection.
I'll probably pop mine up for adoption soon too. I don't really know what to do with her otherwise. I mean, she's a cool character, but like I don't really have a use for just collecting characters.
She's so VTuber coded.
She really is. Mm-hmm. Honestly, that might be a good idea. Just throwing it up. I've thought about doing that kind of stuff.
I don't know how to end it. I am totally professional. But yeah, thank you guys so much for participating and for coming with these amazing designs. I guess I don't know how to end this, so I guess I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna hit end record. Thank you all so much for tuning in. My friends and I really enjoy doing these. So again, please, if you have any theme suggestions, put them in the comments below. We also love reading your thoughts on the designs as well. Would you adopt any of these? If this was your first video, I highly encourage you going to see the other episodes and seeing what we've created thus far. But until next time, I hope you all stay awesome, stay safe, and well, I guess this is bye-bye.